Some people have questioned the fact whether or not Shedeur Sanders should work out at the NFL Combine. When you are going to be a top 10 pick at quarterback, you have earned the right to work out at your home field with your receivers. Happens all the time. It is not the first time and won't be the last. The way Shedeur Sanders has played this year, he has earned that right and he'll utilize it. Call to play.
Quit calling the plays, all right?
You got to listen and you got to execute.
I already feel good about me. I'm good.
Just call it.
Yeah, I completely understand why he's not doing it. Throwing at the combine is no longer a must.
Yeah, you said it yourself. You gotta watch the tape at this point. By now, if you don't know what Shedeur Sanders can do, you just haven't been paying attention. The kid's got a good enough arm. He stands in the pocket, will deliver the ball on target and on time, will take the punishment, is not looking to run. I know everybody's looking for those stereotypes and those boxes that can check. He's the guy to do it. He's done it against high competition. That was a knock on him when he was still at Jackson State. But he stepped up and he balled out. No, they didn't win every game. But if you're going to tell me he's not one of the better quarterbacks in the country, then we'll have to agree to disagree. Because every time he had to show up, he showed up. He wasn't trying to bail out. He wasn't trying to kill you with speed. He stood in the pocket, took the licks, and delivered the ball on time and was putting strikes and dimes in the hands of Travis Hunter so he could do what he could do. So I'm thinking that Shedeur Sanders is ready to go, whoever decides to pick him in the NFL draft this year.
You do it if you have the utmost confidence in your arm strength and your arm talent. The quarterbacks that have been named who did do it over the years, a lot of them were guys with stronger arms. And I don't think Sanders has much to gain from doing it in that environment where you're just being compared to other players in this one metric. And really, I don't see how that benefits him in the pre-draft process. I will say, though, it does, to me, highlight the discrepancy between him and Ward to some degree, which isn't to say Ward's throwing, but rather the difference in arm strength and arm talent, which is just my biggest question mark about Sanders. He is accurate. He is smart. He does not have a cannon.
Nor do you need one. We were shown this year in the NFL, you don't have to throw the ball 80 yards down the field. Throw the short to mid passes anywhere between the 20 and 30 yard range if you want to go deep. Sometimes you go deeper, but not all the time. But get the ball short to mid range in the hands of your playmakers and let them make plays. The long ball is kind of overrated, especially when you're dealing with guys in the NFL, the playmakers that you have, the skill positions that you have in the NFL. Get the ball in the hands of those guys and let them go the distance. Every now and then, you're going to have to throw a long bomb. Shedeur Sanders' arm is plenty strong enough to get the ball deep if need be. But more times than not, you're going to get the ball in between, let's say, 15 to 30 yard range. And the 30 is the back end of that. Every now and then, if you want to go back and look at the tapes, look at how many times do NFL quarterbacks throw for further than 50 yards in the air. See, that's the thing. You might throw an 85-yard touchdown, but it was a 25-yard pass to your receiver. He did the rest of the work. So you got to be careful when you're looking for a long ball or like a long cannon or something like that. I use the example of Anthony Richardson. That dude has an absolute cannon, guidance system not included. So all you have to do, all Shedeur Sanders has to do is get the ball in the hand of his playmakers, let them make plays. These guys are in the NFL. Let them do the work.